goes in.
You know, when he gets the ball that close to the basket, it's almost an automatic 2 points.
Well, the defense has to battle him down there and keep him out of position in the first place. Do your work early.
Garnett with the screen for Ariza. Shoots off the screen, and that one's good. Garnett's got his first 2 points of the night.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Here's Johnson, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
And these two teams continuing to trade blows like heavyweights in the middle of the ring.
So many times tonight, the energy in this building has gone from one way to the other.
Here's Beal. Shot is off. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. New Orleans on top as they end the first quarter with a massive 16-7 run. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Big boost from their bench there, guys, in that first quarter. They did a nice job coming in and really giving this team a lift.
Yeah, it's a nice attribute to have. Firepower coming off the pine early. That's good stuff.
Blair is out there with Humphries. And it's Wall. And it's Miller. And it's Porter in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. 3-on-3. Now the pass to Horford. On deep. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Really an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's Wall. Dishes to Blair. The shot is off. Some solid defense from Johnson. Davis drives in, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Boy, just battled through that initial impact and somehow willed it in.
Excellent concentration. That's what you like to see.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Gortat's checked in for Blair. Nene comes in for Chris Humphries. And it's Pierce in for Porter. And New Orleans also making a change. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Wesley Johnson. That one goes. Count it. Irving's got the lead up to 7 now for New Orleans.
And he was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
Wall passes to Pierce. That's tipped. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Outside, Wall. Nice ball movement by Washington. The shot by Pierce will not go.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those balls.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game. Wow, what an incredible run they're on. This is as good an offense as you will see.
Well, every single guy on the floor right now just feeling it.
Wall's shot is off.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Wall with the steal. Pushing it up. It's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut down now to just 7 in the basket from Miller.
Terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and then excellent transition offense.
Well, it all stems from the aggressive defense. And when you attack defensively and you can force some mistakes, now it's off to the races.
Irving. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And here we go. Washington fast break. Wall's running. Again, the miss by Wall.
Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
You know, that's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit, too.
Now here's Bryant. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's Davis. Horford trying to free himself up. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. And New Orleans leads by 9.
Smart. Use that big height advantage. Get the shot off.
Well, it's hard to put a big man on him, Steve, that far from the hoop. I mean, he's versatile.
Nene with it. And it's Horford picking him up. It's tipped. It's stolen by Davis. There's the lob to the hoop. A flawless finish on the alley-oop. And now an 11-point New Orleans lead.
What a pass, and then the layup was a bit of a circus move.
Oh, so smooth.
Well, you know what? He could have fouled that up going for the big slam. I thought that was a nice job just taking the layup.
Tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup. Davis has got 7 points. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for New Orleans.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And they're getting out in transition, too, finding some easy points on the fast break. You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on it.
Now here's Kobe. Irving kicks to Kobe. Left side, Bryant. 6 to shoot. He dishes it to Horford. Left block shot on the way. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Horford's got 5 points now this quarter.
Might as well just take it into his own hands and make that big lead even bigger.
And that one's good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
And it's Bryant missing. Washington trails by 11. Nene with the screen on Iguodala. Iguodala against Wall. On the wing, Miller. Launches a 3. That's good. Miller's got 8.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Bryant dishes to Iguodala. Now the feed to Davis. Kicks to Horford. Outside Irving. And here's Kobe for 3. And the basket good. He's got 5.
This is great. Three-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
Wall passes to Pierce. Left side Pierce. Back to Wall. No good on the triple.
He's not a guy they're going to be able to count on the way he's playing in this quarter.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the hit.
That's how you do it. The bump and the bucket.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Dewan Blair. He's checked in for Gortat. Humphries comes in for Nene. Porter's checked in for Pierce. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Miller. Ariza goes in. Outside for Carter Williams. Johnson from outside. Rebound, Washington. Outside, Wall. And so we wrap up the first half. New Orleans on top. They lead by 13. Real. As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. One guy who's been getting it done is Michael Carter Williams.
Yeah, he played a very mature first half offensively, just finding gaps and making good decisions, getting into the defense and knocking down shots.
Well, the way he played that first half, that's exactly what we're talking about when we say offensive efficiency.
Checking out the group for Stan Van Gundy to start the second half. They've got Kobe. Horford is out there with Davis. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Iguodala at the small forward. New Orleans shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Washington trails by 12. And here is Beal. He feeds it to Wall. Baseline J on the way. Rebound by Kobe.
Great close out there, forcing the errant shot.
Well, he made it a tough shot again. He didn't give up on it, and he got a hand up.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
Irving's gone 3 of 6, shooting from the field, 50% so far. And Beal kicks to Nene. It's Pierce on the wing. The dish now to Beal. Nice ball movement by Washington. Wall passes to Pierce. A three-pointer off the mark.
I like the defense, guys, really getting a hand up and challenging shots.
Yeah, Steve, lurking on that shot, and that was a tough one.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
Washington calls timeout.
Yeah, I think he believes that if he takes some time here to kind of talk things over, it'll be well served for this club.
And, you know, maybe this gives him an opportunity to toy around with some of their game plan while he has their attention during this break in the action.
Here's Nene. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 3 assists tonight. New Orleans leading by 14. Outside Irving. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. And it's Washington's ball. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. So it's Washington now. And Wall. Here we go now. Gortat against Horford. And Gortat kicks to Wall. Clock at 6. Feeds it to Nene. Makes it off the glass. Nene's got 6 in the quarter.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Here's Kobe. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
New Orleans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Both free throws good for Bryant.
Well, you kind of expect that from him. You pretty much know what the result's going to be when he goes to the line.
Poked away and stolen by Kyrie Irving. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. And turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities, that's what it's all about.
Horford, good.
You can always depend on him to put the pass right on the money.
Now Beal. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And that one hits back iron.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
Andre Miller's checked in for John Wall. JaVale McGee's checked in for New Orleans. Griffin comes in for Davis. Wiggins is checked in for New Orleans. Miller against Irving. Miller kicks to Pierce. Back to Miller. Lots of room. That one goes. Count. Miller's got 10.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
Irving. Offensive rebound. Griffin kicks to Irving. From deep, Iguodala. And again, no good by New Orleans.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But, yeah, I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one. Washington trails by 19. Miller with the ball. 10 points for him. Goes up on the high post. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Beal's got his second basket.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
A nice shot by Irving.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Miller kicks to Nene. Nene left side. Can't hit the turnaround.